We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a specific gem that has captured the attention of numismatists and collectors alike, the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it holds a significant market value that has left many collectors on the lookout. So, if you've ever wondered why this penny is so special and how much it might be worth, stay tuned. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this penny features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the iconic wheat stalks on the reverse, which remained until 1959. In 1959, the design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing the legacy and importance of Lincoln in American history. The penny has continued to evolve since then, but the 1972 no-mint mark variety stands out for its rarity and value. In 1972, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, but not all of them had a mint mark. Coins minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, while those produced in Denver have a D stamped on them. The absence of a mint mark on the 1972 Lincoln penny means it was minted in Philadelphia, but what makes it so valuable? The 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny was produced in high numbers, yet a combination of factors contributes to its increased market value. Its rarity in high grades, particularly in uncirculated condition, significantly boosts its desirability among collectors. As with any collectible, the coin's condition plays a crucial role in determining its value. So, how much is the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth today? While most circulated coins can be found for just a few cents, uncirculated examples can fetch much higher prices. As of now, the market value for a well-preserved 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny ranges from $1 to over $10 in average circulated condition. However, for uncirculated specimens or those with unique features, prices can skyrocket to several $100s, depending on the grading and demand. For instance, a 1972 penny graded MS-65 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, could sell for around $30 to $50. However, if you happen to find one graded MS-66 or higher, you might be looking at a value of over $100. The highest auction prices for pristine examples can reach into the thousands, especially if they possess desirable characteristics such as strong strikes or exceptional luster. And now, if you're wondering how to identify a 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, here are a few tips. First, examine the coin for the year 1972 on the obverse. If there's no mint mark present, it indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Next, check the condition of your penny. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Coins that are free of these imperfections are considered to be in better condition and will fetch higher prices. Finally, consider having your coin professionally graded if you believe it might be worth a significant amount. Professional grading services can provide an accurate assessment and add credibility to your coin's value. If you have a 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny and are looking to sell it, there are several avenues available to you. Online marketplaces such as eBay can be excellent platforms for selling coins, allowing you to reach a broad audience of collectors. You can also consider local coin shops or numismatic shows, where dealers can provide you with a fair price and sometimes even appraise your collection. On the other hand, if you're looking to purchase one, ensure you buy from reputable dealers or platforms with solid return policies. Always verify the coin's grading and authenticity to avoid falling victim to counterfeit coins. In conclusion, the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a remarkable coin with a rich history and a growing market value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of numismatics, this penny represents an exciting opportunity to discover and appreciate the nuances of coin collecting. We hope you enjoyed today's video and learned something valuable about this hidden treasure. If you have any questions or if you own a 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, share your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting content about rare coins and collectibles. We're diving deep into a particular coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1964 Lincoln penny. This little piece of history is more than just a penny, it's a potential goldmine. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's explore what makes the 1964 penny so special and valuable. To understand the significance of the 1964 Lincoln penny, we first need to look at its history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the 100th anniversary of his birth. The design features Lincoln on the obverse, created by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse displays the iconic wheat ears until 1959 when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial. In 1964, the United States Mint produced over 4.3 billion pennies to meet the high demand for coinage during the post-war era. Among these, the 1964 D penny, minted in Denver, has become one of the most sought-after coins for collectors due to its unique characteristics and historical context. While most 1964 D Lincoln pennies are relatively common and worth just a few cents, certain variations can fetch incredible prices. The primary reason for its high market value lies in its rarity, condition, and specific characteristics that differentiate it from the regular coins. One of the most notable errors associated with the 1964 D penny is the double die variety. This occurs when a coin is struck multiple times, causing a doubling effect on certain letters or numbers. In the case of the 1964 D penny, the doubling can be seen prominently on the date and the word Liberty. These double die pennies are extremely rare, and some have been known to sell for thousands of dollars at auction. Additionally, the condition of the penny plays a crucial role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect mint condition. A well-preserved 1964 D penny, especially one with high grading like MS66 or MS67, can command prices well into the thousands. Coins in lower grades are typically worth much less, but those in mint condition are true treasures. As of now, the market value for a standard 1964 D penny is typically around 10 to 50 cents. However, for the rare double die varieties, prices can skyrocket. For instance, one 1964 D double die penny was auctioned for over $20,000 due to its pristine condition and rarity. To give you a sense of how valuable this coin can be, consider that a recent auction highlighted a 1964 D penny in mint condition selling for around $10,000. Even those with minor flaws can still fetch prices in the thousands, depending on the market demand and collector interest. Now that you know why the 1964 D penny can be so valuable, let's discuss how to identify whether you have one of these hidden gems. First, check the mint mark, which is located on the reverse side of the coin just below the bottom of the wheat stalks. If you see a D, you have a 1964 D penny. Next, inspect the coin for any signs of doubling. Look closely at the date and the word Liberty. If you notice that the details appear to be duplicated or blurred, you may have stumbled upon a valuable double die variety. Finally, assess the overall condition of the coin. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Coins that have been well preserved and show minimal signs of handling will fetch higher prices. The 1964 D Lincoln penny is more than just a common piece of currency, it holds the potential to be a valuable collector's item. Whether you find a standard penny and change or discover a rare double die variety, it's important to understand the value that this little coin can bring. As always, if you believe you have a valuable coin, consider consulting with a professional coin appraiser to get an accurate assessment. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the fascinating world of the 1964 D Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content about rare coins and their incredible stories. We have a special topic that has caught the attention of numismatists and coin collectors alike: the 1968 S-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn just how much this penny is worth and why it's considered a hidden treasure. So, let's dive right in. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the history of the Lincoln penny itself. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin has undergone several design changes over the years. The 1968 Lincoln penny features the familiar portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse showcases the iconic image of the Lincoln Memorial. Now, what sets the 1968 S-Mint Mark penny apart from its counterparts? The 1968 penny was minted in both Philadelphia and San Francisco. The Philadelphia coins bear no mint mark, while the San Francisco coins are marked with an S. This distinction is crucial for collectors, as the S-Mint Mark coins are typically more sought after, especially in higher grades. So, what is the market value of the 1968 S-Mint Mark Lincoln penny? Depending on its condition, this coin can be worth a substantial amount. A standard 1968 S penny in average circulated condition might only fetch a few cents. However, if you have a well-preserved specimen, especially in uncirculated condition, its value can soar to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. As of now, uncirculated examples of the 1968 S-Mint Mark penny can sell for anywhere from $3 to over $10,000. Yes, you heard that right. The key to this coin's value lies in its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Understanding the grading system is essential for assessing the value of your coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect specimen. A coin graded at 60 is considered uncirculated but may have some minor flaws, while a coin graded 65 or higher is often seen as highly desirable among collectors. For the 1968 penny, look for features such as luster, sharpness of details, and the absence of scratches or blemishes. The better the condition, the higher the value. If you suspect that you have a high-quality 1968 penny, it may be worth having it appraised by a professional. If you're wondering how to identify a 1968 mint mark penny, here are a few tips. First, check the reverse side of the coin just below the date. If you see an S, congratulations! You have a San Francisco mint penny. Next, examine the overall quality of the coin. Look for signs of wear, tarnishing, or any damage that might affect its value. Once you've identified and potentially valued your 1968 penny, it's essential to take proper care of it. Store it in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. Using coin holders or albums can help protect your coins from scratches and environmental damage. Avoid cleaning your coins, as this can decrease their value significantly. In conclusion, the 1968 mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of change. It represents a slice of American history and can potentially be worth a small fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of numismatics, keep an eye out for this unique penny. You might just find yourself holding a hidden treasure. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content on rare coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you have a 1968 mint mark penny or if you've ever found a coin that turned out to be worth more than you expected. We're going to explore a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 1970 mint mark Lincoln penny. While many people might think of pennies as just pocket change, this particular coin holds a significant market value that could surprise you. To understand the worth of the 1970 Lincoln penny, let's first take a brief look at its historical context. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the decades, it has undergone various design changes, but one thing has remained constant: its popularity among collectors. The 1970 mint mark penny is particularly interesting because it was struck during a time of transition for the U.S. Mint, moving from the use of pure copper to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. Now, what makes the 1970 mint mark penny so special? The coin features the familiar design by Victor David Brenner, showcasing Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The D indicates that this particular coin was minted in Denver. While most people might overlook this coin as just another penny, it's important to note that a few specific varieties of the 1970 penny can fetch significant sums at auction. So, how much is the 1970 penny worth? In typical circulated condition, the coin is worth just a few cents. However, the key lies in identifying the rare varieties. The 1970 penny comes in two notable varieties that can dramatically affect its value. The first is the 1970 penny with a double die obverse, which is characterized by a noticeable doubling in the details of Lincoln's face and inscriptions. Coins with this error have been known to sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. The second variety worth mentioning is the 1970 penny in uncirculated condition. Coins that have been well preserved, particularly those graded by professional coin grading services, can command prices ranging from $50 to $200 or more. The market value can fluctuate based on demand, the specific grade of the coin, and recent auction results. If you're looking to add a 1970 mint mark penny to your collection, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always inspect the coins carefully. Look for signs of wear and tear, and if possible, compare them with high-quality images of known double-die varieties. Additionally, consider investing in a good magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to help you spot the finer details that might indicate a valuable variety. It's also essential to keep an eye on the market trends. Prices can change based on collector interest, so staying informed will help you make the best decisions regarding buying or selling your coins. In conclusion, the 1970 mint mark Lincoln penny may seem like a simple piece of currency, but it holds significant value for collectors and investors alike. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey, understanding the nuances of this coin can lead to exciting opportunities in the world of coin collecting. Remember, every penny has a story, and sometimes, those stories are worth far more than their face value. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on valuable coins and collectibles. And let us know in the comments if you've come across any 1970 pennies in your own collection. We're shining a spotlight on a hidden gem that many coin enthusiasts might overlook, the 1969 mint mark Lincoln penny. This little coin, often dismissed as just another penny, holds surprising value and a captivating story. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the secrets behind the 1969 Lincoln penny and why it could be worth thousands of dollars. To understand the significance of the 1969 Lincoln penny, we first need to take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. The coin was designed by Victor David Brenner, and its obverse showcases Lincoln's profile, while the reverse originally featured a wheat design, which was later changed to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. Throughout its history, the Lincoln penny has been produced in various mint marks, including the well-known D for the Denver Mint. The 1969 mint mark penny is particularly interesting due to a few unique features that set it apart from other years. In 1969, the United States Mint produced two main types of Lincoln pennies, the regular copper penny and a unique variety that has caught the attention of collectors, the 1969 penny. While most of the coins produced that year are worth only a few cents, there are specific instances where this penny can fetch a much higher price. The 1969 penny is particularly noteworthy due to a rare error that occurred during its production. Some of these pennies exhibit what is known as the double die variety. This error happens when the die used to strike the coin was misaligned, resulting in a doubling of certain elements of the design. This means that on some 1969 pennies, you can see the date and the words Liberty and In God We Trust appear doubled. So, how do you identify a 1969 double die penny? First, look closely at the date. If you see a noticeable doubling, especially on the numbers and lettering, you may have a valuable coin on your hands. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to examine the details more closely. Additionally, you can check for doubling on the mint mark itself, as well as the lettering on the obverse. If you're unsure about your coin's authenticity, consider taking it to a professional coin dealer or a grading service. They can help determine whether your 1969 penny is indeed a double die variety and assess its condition. Now, let's talk about the market value. While most 1969 pennies are worth only a few cents, the double die variety can be worth thousands of dollars, depending on its condition. In recent years, coins in good condition have been sold at auction for prices ranging from $1,000 to $2,000 or more. For example, one of the highest recorded sales for a 1969 double die penny reached approximately $4,000. The condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value. Coins that are graded higher by professional services will typically sell for much more than those in lower grades. A penny graded in mint state could command a significantly higher price than one with wear and tear. If you're a collector or someone just getting started in coin collecting, here are some tips for identifying and valuing your 1969 pennies. Always take the time to carefully inspect your pennies, especially those from the late 1960s and early 1970s. Look for signs of doubling or other unique features. Store your valuable coins in protective holders or cases to prevent damage. This will help maintain their condition and value over time. Follow market trends and attend coin shows or auctions to learn more about what collectors are looking for. Networking with other enthusiasts can also lead to valuable insights. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a reputable grading service. A high grade can significantly increase its market value. In conclusion, the 1969 mint mark Lincoln penny may seem like just another penny in your pocket, but it has the potential to be worth a small fortune, especially if you discover it is a double die variety. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, always keep an eye out for those hidden treasures. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into the world of rare coins. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. We're diving into the fascinating world of valuable coins, and in particular, we're focusing on the 1964 mint mark Lincoln penny. You may not realize it, but some pennies are worth far more than just 1 cent. In fact, this particular penny has caught the attention of collectors around the world and could be worth a surprising amount. If you happen to come across a 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, you might be holding onto something with a hefty market value. First, let's talk about the 1964 Lincoln penny itself. It was produced during a time when the United States Mint was facing a coin shortage. The penny, which bears the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, is part of the iconic Lincoln cents series that began in 1909. What sets this particular coin apart is the absence of a mint mark, which means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Typically, coins from the Philadelphia Mint in that era didn't carry a mint mark, so it's not unusual to find pennies like this. However, what makes some 1964 pennies special is their condition, rarity, and certain errors that occurred during production. The no mint mark on the 1964 penny is important to note. As mentioned earlier, Philadelphia didn't add mint marks to its coins at that time, so the lack of a mint mark doesn't make the coin rare by itself. However, certain variations of the 1964 penny are highly sought after, especially those in pristine condition or those with minting errors. These factors can greatly increase the value of the coin on the collector's market. Now, let's get to the part everyone is curious about, the market value. While the average 1964 penny is still worth around its face value, the real treasures are found in coins that have been preserved in excellent condition. Uncirculated 1964 Lincoln pennies, especially those that have been professionally graded and are in mint state condition, can fetch significant sums of money. Coins that are graded MS-65 or higher are particularly valuable. These coins have a perfect strike, sharp details, and no visible wear or marks. Collectors pay top dollar for coins in this condition. Depending on the coin's grade and the current demand in the coin collecting world, a 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny could sell for anywhere from several dollars to over $1,000. That's right, a penny that you might find in your change could be worth over $1,000 if it's in top condition. Let's talk about another factor that could increase the value of your 1964 penny: mint errors. During the production of coins, errors can occur, and these mistakes often become highly sought after by collectors. Some known errors for the 1964 penny include double die obverse and reverse errors, which occur when the die strikes the coin more than once, creating a doubling effect. These types of errors can significantly boost the coin's value, as collectors find them fascinating and rare. Another variety to look out for is the proof 1964 penny. Proof coins were specially made for collectors and have a shinier, mirror-like finish compared to regular circulation coins. If you have a 1964 proof penny in flawless condition, it could also be worth a considerable amount. So, how do you know if you're holding a valuable 1964 penny? The first step is to check its condition. Does the coin have any visible scratches, wear, or discoloration? If the coin looks almost brand new, it could be worth a closer inspection. Consider having your coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can provide an official grade for your penny, which will give collectors a better idea of its worth. Next, take a close look at the coin for any errors or doubling. You might need a magnifying glass to spot subtle details. If you believe you have an error coin, it's worth consulting a coin expert or dealer to verify its authenticity and potential value. But if you think you have a valuable 1964 penny, having it professionally graded is one of the best steps you can take. Professional grading companies use strict guidelines to evaluate a coin's condition, authenticity, and rarity. They assign a grade based on factors such as strike quality, luster, and overall preservation. Once graded, the coin will be sealed in a protective holder with its grade clearly displayed, which can significantly increase its market value. Collectors trust these grades, and having a professionally graded coin can make it much easier to sell at auction or to other collectors. In conclusion, while most 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies are still worth just 1 cent, there are certain factors that could make your penny worth a lot more. Coins in excellent, uncirculated condition or those with rare minting errors can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars on the collector's market. So, next time you're sorting through your pocket change, keep an eye out for that 1964 penny. It could be worth far more than you think. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips and valuable insights. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable penny. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We're diving into a special coin that's caught the attention of collectors everywhere, the 1984 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. If you're a coin collector or just someone who's curious about valuable coins, stick around because this penny has quite the story. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this penny is worth so much money and what to look out for if you think you've got one in your collection. Let's start with a little background. The 1984 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, which is why it carries the D-Mint mark. The Denver Mint produced millions of pennies that year, and on the surface, the 1984 D penny might seem like just another common coin. But here's where it gets interesting: certain variations of this penny have been discovered to have unique features and errors that make them incredibly valuable. One of the reasons why the 1984 D penny can be worth so much is due to a rare minting error. This error is known as doubling on the obverse side of the coin. Collectors refer to this as a doubled die error, and it occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly between strikes. This leaves parts of the design appearing twice or doubled. On the 1984 D penny, this doubling can often be seen in the year of President Lincoln. If you look closely at certain coins, Lincoln's ear appears to have been struck twice, which is a clear indicator of this valuable error. So, how can you tell if your 1984 D penny is one of the valuable ones? The first thing you want to do is inspect Lincoln's ear on the obverse side of the coin. If you notice any doubling or anything unusual in that area, you could have a valuable coin on your hands. You'll also want to check for any other signs of doubling, such as on the letters of liberty or "In God We Trust." It's important to note that these doubling errors can be very subtle, so using a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe can really help you see the details. And now, the big question: how much is the 1984 D penny with a doubling error worth? The value can vary depending on the condition of the coin and how pronounced the doubling is. If you have a penny that's in average circulated condition, it might not be worth too much, maybe a few dollars. However, if your coin is in near perfect condition and has a noticeable doubling error, it can be worth thousands of dollars. In fact, some examples of this penny have sold for over $1,500 at auctions. If you think you've got a valuable 1984 D penny, the next step is to have it graded. Grading is the process of having a professional coin grading service evaluate the condition of your coin. Coins are typically graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint condition coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For the 1984 D penny, a higher grade combined with a clear doubling error can significantly increase its market value. If you're lucky enough to have a valuable 1984 D penny, you might be wondering where you can sell it. Your best bet is to take it to a coin dealer or list it at a reputable auction house. Many collectors are always on the lookout for error coins, so there's a good market for these types of finds. Online platforms like eBay can also be a good option, but make sure you're getting your coin properly appraised before listing it for sale. You might be wondering why error coins like the 1984 D Lincoln penny are worth so much. The answer lies in their rarity. When these kinds of errors occur, only a small number of coins are affected. This makes them highly sought after by collectors. The more rare and unusual the error, the higher the demand, which drives up the price. While we're on the topic of valuable pennies from 1984, it's worth mentioning that there are other varieties you should keep an eye out for. For example, the 1984 Philadelphia penny also has its own version of the doubled ear error. So, if you've got a 1984 penny, whether it's from Denver or Philadelphia, it's always worth taking a close look to see if you've got something special. To wrap things up, the 1984 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but certain error varieties, especially those with doubling on Lincoln's ear, can make it worth a lot of money. If you have one, be sure to inspect it closely, and don't hesitate to have it graded if you think you've struck gold, well, in this case, copper. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting tips and valuable finds. See you next time. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button and let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny like the 1984 D. Also, share this video with any coin collectors you know. They might have a hidden treasure without even realizing it. Stay tuned for more videos about valuable coins. We're taking a look at a coin that has sparked the interest of collectors all around the world, the 2017 P-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Could this penny in your pocket be worth millions? Let's find out. First off, let's talk about the history behind this penny. The year 2017 marked a special occasion. It was the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. To commemorate this milestone, the Philadelphia Mint decided to add a P mint mark to the penny for the first time in its history. Now, this mint mark might seem small, but it's a big deal for collectors. Normally, pennies minted in Philadelphia don't carry any mint mark at all. But for this special anniversary, they added the P, making it unique and potentially valuable. The 2017 P Lincoln penny became a must-have for many coin collectors because it's the first and only time this has happened. Of course, the question on everyone's mind is, can this penny really be worth millions of dollars? The truth is, while the 2017 P Lincoln penny is not currently fetching millions at auctions, its value has steadily increased among collectors. The key to its potential lies in its condition, rarity, and any possible errors or varieties that could increase its value over time. When it comes to coins, condition is everything. A penny in average circulated condition may not be worth more than face value right now, but a pristine, uncirculated penny, especially one graded as mint state 67 or higher, can be worth significantly more. In top condition, some 2017 P Lincoln pennies have been sold for hundreds of dollars at auctions. As time passes, and fewer of these coins remain in perfect condition, the value of well-preserved examples could rise. So, how do you know if your penny is valuable? First, check for the mint mark, that P is crucial. Then, examine the coin's condition. Look for minimal wear and scratches. A professional grading service can give you an accurate assessment of your penny's quality. Another factor that can increase the value of the 2017 P Lincoln penny is if it has any mint errors. Mint errors happen when something goes wrong during the coin-making process, like a double die or an off-center strike. These kinds of errors can make a coin extremely rare, and rarity can drive up value dramatically. Collectors pay a premium for these rare error coins, so if you happen to find one with a noticeable mistake, it could be worth a lot more than just a penny. In fact, some error pennies from other years have sold for thousands of dollars, and the 2017 P Lincoln penny could follow the same trend. While the 2017 P Lincoln penny hasn't reached million-dollar status just yet, it's still an important piece of U.S. coinage history. As time goes on, the demand for this unique penny may increase, and if you have one in mint condition or with a rare error, you could be sitting on a potential treasure. So, if you come across a 2017 P Lincoln penny in your pocket change, don't overlook it. Take a closer look at its condition, and if you think it might be valuable, consider getting it graded. Who knows, it could be worth more than you think in the future. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments below, have you found any 2017 P Lincoln pennies? We'd love to hear your stories. We're diving into a coin that's often overlooked but holds surprising value in the market, the 2009 Lincoln penny bicentennial cents. You might have one of these pennies in your pocket right now, and you won't believe how much they could be worth. So, let's uncover why these pennies are valuable, what makes them special, and how you can spot one. The 2009 Lincoln penny series was created to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, as well as the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. To honor this, the U.S. Mint released 4 different reverse designs depicting significant periods in Lincoln's life. Each of these designs reflects a pivotal time in Lincoln's life and adds a layer of history to a simple penny. While these pennies were made for circulation, some variations and conditions of these coins have driven their market value way beyond a single cent. Now you may be wondering, why are these coins so valuable? The value of 2009 Lincoln bicentennial pennies comes from a few key factors. Compared to other years, the 2009 pennies were minted in much smaller quantities. The economic downturn at the time resulted in fewer pennies being needed for circulation. This limited production has increased the rarity of certain types, especially those in mint condition. With 4 different reverse designs in one year, collectors are eager to complete their sets. Some of the designs are harder to find in high grades, making them more valuable. Like all coins, the value increases dramatically if the penny is in uncirculated or mint condition. Coins that have been well preserved without any scratches, blemishes, or signs of wear can be worth far more than pennies that have seen everyday use. Another interesting factor is the composition of these coins. Unlike other modern pennies that are copper-plated zinc, the 2009 versions have a 95% copper composition. This makes them similar to the older wheat pennies, adding another layer of collectability. So, how much can a 2009 Lincoln penny be worth? Let's break it down by type and condition. If you have a 2009 Lincoln penny that's been in circulation, its value is generally not too high. Most circulated 2009 pennies are worth between 10 to 30 cents, depending on their condition. However, don't let that discourage you. If you come across a unique error or variation, it could be worth much more. Here's where things get exciting. Uncirculated 2009 pennies, especially those graded MS65 or higher, can sell for anywhere from $5 to $25 each, depending on the specific design. If you have a full set of all four reverse designs in pristine condition, their value can skyrocket. These sets can go for $50 to $100 or more. The US Mint also produced special proof sets in 2009. Proof coins are struck using a special process that creates a mirror-like finish and sharp details. These proof sets often contain all four of the Lincoln designs and are highly sought after by collectors. Depending on the grade and the quality of the set, proof coins can sell for $20 to $50 per set, or more for the highest grades. This is where things can really get interesting. Some 2009 Lincoln pennies were minted with errors, such as double dies, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Error coins are always highly valued by collectors, and certain types of errors can raise the value of a 2009 penny to several $100s or even more. For example, a 2009 penny with a major doubling error could fetch $500 or higher at auction. So, how can you tell if your 2009 penny is worth more than face value? Here's what to look for. As we mentioned earlier, condition is key. The less wear and tear on the penny, the more valuable it is. Look for sharp details, a shiny surface, and no major scratches or blemishes. Examine the coin closely for any signs of errors, such as doubled letters or numbers, die cracks, or other oddities. Even small errors can make a big difference in value. Pay attention to the mint mark. 2009 pennies were minted at both the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, marked with a D. Generally, the Denver Mint pennies tend to be more valuable, especially in higher grades. If you come across proof sets or special mint sets from 2009, they are almost always worth more than a standard circulated penny. These sets were made specifically for collectors and were struck with extra care, giving them a higher level of detail and quality. If you're looking to add some 2009 Lincoln pennies to your collection or cash in on the ones you already have, here are a few tips. If you find a valuable 2009 penny, make sure to protect it. Store it in a protective case or holder to prevent it from getting scratched or damaged. Coins in better condition will always fetch higher prices. If you believe you have an especially valuable 2009 penny, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service. A high grade can significantly increase the coin's market value. The coin market can fluctuate, so it's important to sell when demand is high. Keep an eye on market trends and sell your coins when you feel the time is right. Online auction platforms and coin dealers are good places to sell your valuable coins. The 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny might not seem like much at first glance, but as we've seen today, it can hold surprising value. Whether it's the unique designs, lower mintage, or error coins, these pennies are a fantastic find for any collector. So next time you come across a 2009 penny, take a closer look. You might be holding onto something worth far more than a single cent. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Do you have a 2009 Lincoln penny in your collection? Let us know in the comments below.